First of all, you need to have somebody that has experience, has tried a number of jury trials, and has knowledge of the criminal justice system in the area that you're charged. If it's Porter County, you want somebody that generally practices in Porter County and knows the ins and outs of the system. No, the last person you want to take legal advice from is the person that's trying to lock you up. You absolutely need to talk to a lawyer, and you have the right to talk to a lawyer at any time, either before you're arrested or after you're arrested. They don't always have to. That's probably the most frequently asked question I get. The only time the police have to read you your rights is if you are, number one, in custody, and number two, they're going to take a confession and later use that against you. They don't have to do it on a simple traffic stop. You need a lawyer at the very first inkling that you may have a legal problem. For instance, if the police call you and want to speak to you and ask you to come to the police station, you should call a lawyer first. Depends from firm to firm, but at our office, the first initial consultation is free. Doesn't cost you anything to talk to us. Yes, under certain circumstances. The police have a right to stop and detain an individual to make a reasonable inquiry if they believe that a crime has been committed or is about to be committed. It can't be an extended period of time, and you always have the right not to talk to the police. Well, the first right that you should remember is you have the absolute right to remain silent. No one can make you answer any questions. You also have the right to have an attorney, and that's a right that you ought to exercise if you are arrested, because an arrest can have some long-term ramifications for you. Well, absolutely, you should consult with an attorney prior to ever meeting with the police or any law enforcement officer, so that you know that, number one, you don't have to talk to them, and number two, that anything you say can and most likely will be used against you. Well, I've handled everything from operating while intoxicated to murder to child molesting to arson. Any criminal case that there is, I've handled. Well, prior to being an attorney, I was a police officer for quite a few years. I've investigated cases, I've arrested individuals, and I've even bought drugs as an undercover agent. I know what the police should do, and I know what the police sometimes don't do. I've kept abreast of the latest forensic science updates, including DNA, crime scene analysis, and I have a pretty good handle on what police work, what good police work should be done. And when it's not done, I know how to attack it.